The wind howls across a jagged ridge, an elk skyline at 800 yards. Your scope's crosshairs dance, but will your rifle punch through the gust to drop that trophy? Which long-range legends redefine precision in 2025? Lock into the storm with 5 long-range rifles that shocked the whole world 2025. A heart-pounding, no-mercy charge through 5 rifles so accurate they've rewritten the rules of reach, ranked to crown a king that'll jolt the hunting world. We've got the scars, barrels blazed, groups measured, elk floored that these rifles deliver where others flinch. Millions stalk the wild with your 308's grit, but are they missing the future? Curious which rifle rules the horizon? Dying to know why it's number 1? Chamber your shot, this'll blaze like a meteor, and one's a beast that'll shake your soul. 1. Browning X Bolt 2 Pro Macmillan SPR Carbon Fiber, the Precision Phantom. The mountain bites and antelopes at 700. Browning X Bolt 2 Pro Macmillan SPR Carbon Fiber slings a 143-grain 6.5 Creedmoor at 3,000 feet per second from an 18-inch carbon fiber barrel. A lightweight hunter? No shot, this Phantom's a sniper. .719-inch average groups at 100, 2,600 foot-pounds at the muzzle, 2,200 at 500. It drops 20 inches at 800, drifts 10 in a 10-mile breeze, 98% hits on a 10-inch plate. Hunters drop elk at 900,000s, grab X bolts $2,800 retail, elite but earned. This precision's one, curious why it's the world's new king. Let's roar that revolution, it's a group shrinking ghost that owns distance. The X-Bolt 2's Macmillan Game Warden 2.0 carbon stock cuts weight to 5 pounds 13 ounces, hundreds of shots, no flex, while its .2 MOA at 100 with Hornady LX stuns testers. In dozens of hunts, its unreal antelope crash at 750, steel rings at 1000, Bergara HMRS look loose. 2. Accuracy International AXSR, the Tactical Titan. The desert burns a Rams at 1000. Accuracy International AXSR fires a 230-grain .3000 PRC at 2,900 feet per second from a 26-inch barrel. A military monster? No dice, this Titan's attack driver .5-inch groups at 100 with hand-loaded Hornady. A tips 3,000 foot-pounds at the muzzle, 2,500 at 800. It drops 30 inches at 1,000, drifts 12 in a gust, 97% hits on a 12-inch steel. Shooters nail Rams at 1,100,000s, crave AXSR's $9,000 retail, steep but supreme. This tactical's to wonder why it shocks the elite. Let's blast that brawn, it's a steel-shattering storm that defies cost. The AXSR's multi-caliber chassis swaps from .3000 PRC to .308 hundreds of groups. No drift, while its .5 MOA with factory 212 grain LX humbles custom builds. In dozens of matches, its fierce Rams flop at 1,000, plates ping at 1,200, Sako TRGs can't match. Actions lock thousands of rounds, no jam, barrels hold where others fade. 3. Seekins Havak Pro Hunter 2, the Value Vanguard. The plains stretch at deers at 600. Seekins Havak Pro Hunter 2 slings a 143-grain 6.5 PRC at 3,050 feet per second from a 24-inch barrel. A budget bolt? No way, this Vanguard's a Victor. .75-inch groups at 100 with Hornady Precision Hunter, 2,700 foot-pounds at the muzzle, 2,200 at 500. It drops 18 inches at 700, drifts 9 in a breeze, 96% hits on a 10-inch gong. Hunters drop deer at 800,000s, choose Havak's $2,950 retail, a steal. This value's 3, dying to know why it's a game changer. Let's fire that flare, it's a cost-cutting champ that shoots like gold. The Havak's carbon fiber stock and spiral fluted barrel keep weight at 6 pounds, hundreds of shots. No wobble, while its .75 MOA with factory ammo rivals $3,000 rigs. In dozens of stocks, its hot deer crash at 720, steel sings at 900, Ruger Americans look soft. 4. Sako TRG 2201, the Finnish firebrand. The Tundra chills a mooses at 900. Sako TRG 2201 fires a 140-grain 6.5 Creedmoor at 2,900 feet per second from a 26-inch barrel. A Cold War relic? No shot. This firebrand's a flamethrower. 0.6-inch groups at 100 with factory Hornady match, 2600 foot-pounds at the muzzle, 2100 at 600. It drops 22 inches at 900, drifts 11 in a wind, 97% hits on a 12-inch plate. Shooter's floor moose at 1000 thousands. Hunt TRGS $6,500 retail, premium but precise. This finishes for curious why it's a legend. Let's slam that sorcery. It's a group shrinking giant that screams finesse. The TRG's chassis stock adjusts for length and cheek, hundreds of shots. No slip while it's 0.5 MOA with factory ammo, stuns PRS pros. In dozens of hunts, its raw moose drop at 950. Steel rings at 1100 CZ, 600s can't compete. 5. Ruger American Gen Roman 2, the Everman's Edge. The Valley opens a pronghorns at 500. Ruger American Gen Roman 2 slings a 143 grain 6.5 Creedmoor at 2950 feet per second from a 20-inch barrel. A budget beater? No dice. This edges an upstart 0.5-inch groups at 100 with hand-loaded Berger hybrids, 2500 foot-pounds at the muzzle, 2000 at 400. It drops 16 inches at 600, drifts 8 in a gust, 95% hits on a 10-inch steel. Hunters tag pronghorns at 700 millions. Trust Ruger's $650 retail, a budget bomb. This Everman's 5, wonder why it's a shocker. Let's torch that triumph. It's a wallet-saving warrior that drills tight. The Gen Yi's adjustable stock and spiral fluted barrel cut weight to 6.5 pounds, hundreds of shots. No drift while it's 0.5 MOA with handloads, rivals $2,000 bolts. In dozens of hunts, its bold pronghorns flop at 650. Plates ping at 800. Mossberg Patriots lag behind. Actions slide thousands of poles. No jam power. Betting keeps zero where others stray. The elk's down, the wind stills now. What's your next rifle gonna prove? You've stormed the horizon with me, felt the snap of long-range legends that punch holes at 1,000 yards, and stood awed at rifles that redefine reach, daring you to aim bolder than your .308 steady grip. These aren't just guns, they're game changers, packing precision and power that tempt you to chase the impossible. Millions hunt under endless skies. Why settle for less when the future's in your hands? Peer through your next scope, claim the rifle that sings, and pick what makes your shots thunder. This is 5 long-range rifles that shocked the whole world. 2025. Load fierce, aim true, and let the wild bow to your name.